All right, we live. Welcome to the XIV Podcast, episode number 2. You got your hosts, Famous,
75,000
and Pika.
Pika Plays, Little Pika, Sam Moving the Bricks. Okay, we got our first. All right, just so y'all know, we are
in Florida.
We are in Florida, and we're about to get hit with
a
the
tropical storm.
With a tropical storm, Isaias. It's about it. Do you know what category is gonna hit?
Tropical storm.
It's tropical storm.
It hasn't developed just yet.
They're predicting a category 1 though when it hits, when it gets close to the coast.
Yeah.
So number 1, ain't nobody doing nothing.
There's not much evacuation.
We might need some snacks.
Yeah, but category 1 is where
Power don't go out, nothing like that.
Power don't go out. You don't board up your windows.
Nothing.
You don't do nothing. No
It's a
shutters.
regular storm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a regular storm.
I think people are just gonna buy snacks. It's gonna be. It gets flooded around here.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, I guess on this street that we're on, the Mexican store down the street, the JIT always blows leaves into the
Into the drainage?
into the drainage.
So it gets
What?
it gets plugged up.
Yeah, the little
Oh,
corner right
God.
where it's before the big street,
Mhm.
always flooded, dude. I wonder if you can get fined for that.
He probably can, like, massively, because that's obstructing the pipelines and all that.
But so there's something wrong with this town because everywhere it gets flooded.
Well, I mean,
think
that's
there's
just
a lot more
that's just
JITs like
everywhere.
that.
Like, I was in Stuart, like, right by the bridge, to get onto it.
Or isn't that the bridge is gonna fall off?
Yeah, they were doing something. They're like remodeling.
People
or-
can get on now.
No, not yet. They're still under construction.
How do you block off a bridge? How do they get across?
There's a detour. There's a smaller bridge that goes right under
But
it.
if you think about it, that
So they might be using that.
from Stewart, that's the only way to get to Stewart. It's the bridge.
The one right after the Jensen Mall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing is huge, dog.
It's huge, but there is like a small little tiny bridge that
But-
goes like right under it.
But it's only on one lane.
Yeah, one lane each direction.
Ooh.
So traffic must be bad, or the only other detour is like going around
95
through 95 or
to
you
the
know.
backside.
Did y'all ever get freaked out when y'all go on a long bridge? You know when you heading to Texas,
That Louisiana bridge.
yeah, where you see nothing but bridge
There's
for
no
a
gas
while.
stations for a good it's a good 40, 30 minutes.
Even through Mississippi, there's like a whole bunch of like small ones.
Yeah, ain't no nothing.
Dude, imagine you're in the middle of the big one, and it just goes down, dog. It just goes down like 2012 movie.
We usually pass it at night.
Well, yeah, that's true. But that's even worse.
Mhm.
Like, imagine if I fall. First of all, I'm dead. I can barely swim.
Dude, just think about it, a really bad crash.
What do you mean?
You're gonna be stuck there for
'Cause
hours.
it's that bridge is so small. There's no room for you to get to the side.
Yeah.
It's like you can literally see the water next to your car.
But you said the
Jesus.
Stuart Bridge is falling?
Yeah, there's something wrong with it.
Yeah, it's in construction still.
Oh, okay.
So there's something about I think it was falling or it had chances for it to fall down.
Was it like too shaky? Because I've seen bridges be too shaky sometimes.
I don't think those are straight up concrete ones. Like the
No,
shaky
I-
ones, like even the concrete ones can be shaky.
I
Oh,
think
I thought it was
so.
just the ones that are like metal and then with like steel beams and those like.
But that bridge has no support in the middle though.
I mean,
Is that how it works?
It has no support in the middle.
I mean they're all just like those big concrete beams that go in from the pillars, right?
yeah.
That's all the support it gets, right?
Yeah, like the metal ones, during the morning, those bridges are actually shorter. And
Is that well?
'Cause
I know in big buildings, that's why they have those seams like with pure metal that they put for
because it needs play.
for expansion.
Yeah.
That's this bridges like the metal ones. In the morning, they're shorter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The
And at
the
night,
hotter they
when it
expand
gets
more.
hotter, it spreads out.
Makes sense. Hot equals big.
Those just fireworks.
Dude,
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
y'all are listening to a drive-by shooting. Watch, this is live on the podcast. I guarantee you. Holy! I guarantee you,
Hey,
no
somebody go
cops
check.
will show up. Nah.
Somebody go check. That's no.
They just did a
fireworks.
drive-by, no lie, live on, live recording But this happened the other day. I talked about it during the other podcast. I don't know if it's the one we cut out.
It's the second one, so no, it's
Dude,
in
legit,
there.
every other week there's a drive-by shooting, and no cops ever show up.
Mm-hmm.
But we got that on. We got that on recording live, dog.
So yeah, we got the hurricane coming.
We got the hurricane coming, Category 1. So it ain't really.
We're just gonna watch Netflix through it.
Yeah, but I remember a while ago, like 2 years ago, when the
last
hurricane hit.
hurricane.
No, it was like the second to last.
No, because
I forget.
I mean, that was the
Remember-
last like major one. There's been smaller ones.
remember
but-
there was another one before the last one, but last minute it turned.
Yeah.
So he had nothing. It was like a perfect day outside.
Mhm.
Then
What was that name? What was the hurricane's name? Was that Matthew?
Was it Matthew?
Was it Matthew?
remember
It might be because like what was it? Henry was the one that messed up Texas or something. Harvey was the one that
Steve
messed up.
Harvey?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
remember we went to Texas during that time, right after, and like on Houston, all the roads were closed. We had to go drive to like a side road. It was really small.
But I remember the I think it was Matthews, the one that the second to last one that almost really messed up Florida because it was a category 6.
Nah,
It
like a
was. I
4.
think so. No, it
No,
was
it-
bad.
it
It
was
was
bad.
at least a 5. It might have gone to 6.
Well, the Matthews, it was set to go straight in
From Miami.
from
all the way up.
Miami, go inland, and then curve out. But it would have destroyed everything in its path.
It turned.
Category 6.
It kept turning east, and like it didn't even touch Florida. It went up to the Carolinas.
Yeah, oh yeah, but that was like legit, like the night before, because, you know, we're from Florida, but we ain't stupid. Like, we left. Like, I legit. What the heck was that?
My phone fell. Did it stop?
Now look, we left, and we almost ran out of gas. There was no gas
That was on the way back.
on the way back. There was no gas.
Yeah.
But we came
Oh yeah,
back.
we were prepared. We bought like 3 gallons of gas, like
No, 'cause
3
We're from
canisters.
Florida. We do last minute everything. We wait until we see it's really gonna hit.
We did leave. Dude, I remember that day that when y'all left, I got off work. And all of y'all are saying, all right, let's leave. Okay, we good, whatever. We get stuck in traffic. We don't even make it a Vero. I'm like, I'm tired from work. Dude, I legit turn around, go back to my house, and sleep, and then leave in the morning. Y'all leave. I mean, y'all stay in that traffic jam. And then we basically make it farther than you the next day because we took US 1 all the way
No, we
up
did
to
too. We took
Georgia.
95. We took US 1.
Yeah, but
that
y'all
same
got
night.
stuck on 95 for the longest.
Yeah, it was backed up real
Dude,
bad.
I woke up all refreshed, made some coffee. I was good to go, filled up on gas at the Wawa. We went to Georgia. We passed these fools that left at night, and they couldn't find a place to stay. So we decided to go even more up to the Carolinas. And then the hurricane decides to hit the Carolinas.
Yeah.
Dude, that was insane.
But no, that was like I remember young, like probably that was younger. We actually stayed for the hurricanes.
We stayed for a really bad one. I remember that one.
Dude, the house was cracking. You could hear the ceiling crack.
Was it Katrina?
Nah.
No, it wasn't good. Whoa, I don't remember which one it was, but I think it was like 10 when that happened.
Wasn't
or
it
8.
Andrew?
It was a bad one, and
It was bad. It was, and there was like one passed. Then like 4 days later, the other one passed. It was 2 in a row.
yeah, I remember. I think I was like 8 or 10, one of those, like in between that range. And then,
We were out of power for like a whole month.
dude, you remember sleeping without when the generator ran out of gas, and we had to sleep the night without any AC.
Bro, I know the power went out for like a whole month. It sucked. It was freaking hot.
Mm-hmm.
People were out of work.
But let's talk about the experience that happened when we were going through the actual hurricane. Like I said, I was like 8 to 10. And Sam and his family actually stayed at our house and like a few other people. And during the hurricane, dude, the walls kept shaking.
Man, I was crying like a little bitch.
Yeah. Another one. Holy. The walls were shaking, and
The
when you
roof- the roof started cracking,
the roof started leaking.
but it started cracking like a crack noise.
Well, that's because the walls kept shaking, and the roof started leaking. We honestly thought the roof was gonna like peel off. It was that bad. Like everything was shaking, and I remember I remember this one part where we looked outside. We looked outside during the hurricane where the actual bad part was happening. The transformers in the background,
It was purple.
purple and green lightning, because all the transformers were going off, and you just saw all the purple green sparks everywhere.
It was like if you see in the movies, that was what it was.
Yeah.
Then our dumbasses went outside during the eye. It's already passed.
Yeah.
It passed already.
I
Then
don't know.
like 30 minutes later, the hardest comes through.
Dude, I don't understand why we stayed. Like legit, it was a
Most
bad,
people stayed that time. A lot of people stayed.
because it had been a while since it hit hard. That's
Yeah,
why.
a lot of people stayed, and it was really, really bad. We were out of power for a whole month.
No, dude, Sam, imagine we're younger. Imagine the roof pops off. We're in the middle of the storm. There's like 10 people in the house, because my other brother Vic, he was staying with us too, and he had his kids. And imagine, like, what would we have done if the roof actually coming off? Get
Ran
in
to
our
the-
cars,
Yeah, that's it. You can't do nothing else.
Yeah.
and then like we have trees everywhere around my house. So imagine one of the trees falls on a car. Dude, that I don't understand why we stayed that time. And it's not even us, because last time when it almost hit, there's a lot of Mexicans that come to where we work. And we were talking about the hurricane. It was like this older Mexican dude, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm just getting everything ready," because he was checking his car out because he was about to hit the road. And then he's like, "So you ain't staying? You scared?" We were leaving too. I was just playing around with him. And then he's like, "Nah, I remember that one time when the hurricane hit really bad, which is the one we're talking about right now." He's like, like legit, the roof started leaking, started shaking. He had like his newborn kid and like a little older one, like 4-year-old kid. So he's like, dude, in my head when that was happening, I felt so stupid for staying, because he put his kid's life in danger, his life's in danger, his wife's life's in danger.
Yeah.
Like he said, I'm never ever staying for a hurricane if it's like less than over category 2 anymore, no matter what. I don't care if I'm in debt. I don't care if I don't have no money. I'm not staying anymore. And
That is true.
that's how a lot of people feel now.
Because that one was pretty bad. Then we stayed, and people were out of work. And 4 days later, it hit, and there was no food no more because everything been closed. But that one wasn't that bad, but it was back to back.
Yeah. And you remember the couple of days before we left, there were a lot of people at the gas station just overfilling everything. I think Pika was part of the problem.
I woke up like at
We
I woke
needed
up
it.
like at 4 a.m. to beat the whole line at the gas station. I woke up at 4 a.m, filled up, went back home and sleep.
No, but I mean, for me, like, I just went to the gas stations that weren't that close to the exits, like for the highways. Like, you know, there's a lot of gas stations
right
everywhere.
here, right here in the corner.
Yeah.
I filled up like normal. Like a day before we left, after work, I just went and filled up.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But most people still go to the ones near the exit where it gets backed up.
It's the
Which,
big ones.
yeah.
Yeah, and I remember the day that we left in the morning. I went to the Wawa on US 1, like heading north.
The one in
Vero
Vero?
when they built.
Yeah.
There was nobody there, and there was gas. Like, because this gas station had run out. The one in Orange had run out of regular. They still had premium, but
Oh, yeah.
Like if a hurricane comes now, I don't think I'm gonna stay. Like a category 3 or 4.
over 2, I think you deserve a little
Like-
vacation, dog.
Well, I mean, I feel like even the 3 is, you can still kind of gamble it, you know?
Yeah, but most houses around here already been through a lot of hurricanes.
Yeah, that's true.
And then, dude, what's gonna happen if another Hurricane 5 comes through? Insurance does not cover natural disasters, no matter how much of a premium you pay.
Nope.
So if our house gets the roof torn off, how much is a new roof?
Like with everything?
Yeah,
like a good 15.
20 grand, right?
Yeah. Why happens if the studio roof goes off?
Yeah, I'm putting plywood, dog. I don't care. Yeah. I remember.
Oh, remember remember the hurricane passed, and we put all the studio stuff away.
It was when we had barely finished or somewhat finished, like it was operational, finished the studio, and next thing you know, hurricane coming, category whatever, a bubble 5 or a 5. We barely have our stuff. We bought nice speakers. When I mean nice speakers, I'm like talking about studio quality speakers.
We still had everything in boxes.
Yeah, it was insane. So what we ended up doing was getting big plastic boxes and just storing everything in there and taking it with us in our car. Living in Florida is fun. We don't gotta worry about
other place like
earthquakes.
Florida.
Oh yeah, wasn't there an earthquake in LA?
Yeah,
I never
experienced it.
I mean, yeah, I've never, but just imagine just the shake.
But I think like
I probably sleep through it, dog. I'm a heavy sleeper.
I think like an earthquake, but a hurricane gives you a chance to let you know about it. Earthquake doesn't. It can happen anytime.
Well, I mean, tornadoes too. That's another one. They're
You
not
can
as.
see them in the distance though.
I mean, well, what if it's forming right in front of you?
You can still leave.
Wasn't a tornado?
I've seen that one movie, the with the
Twister?
red, huh?
Twister?
No, just
no?
the one with the witch, with the Wicked Witch of the West.
Oh.
She gets sucked up in a tornado.
Uh-huh.
Like she was in the hurricane riding her bike. I don't know. Well, we got to see what happens.
I don't think it's gonna be just a regular storm. You think people are gonna go crazy with the water?
Dude, people went crazy during the corona with the toilet paper.
But
waters. It took
if you
us
think about
forever to get us steady.
the coronavirus just happening right now, then the hurricane. You think people are financially stable to leave?
Dude, during the first few weeks when the corona hit bad, dude, all these people were broke.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was bad for all the people living paycheck to paycheck. I could tell that they were struggling. Like
Yeah, because they were being scared, having to buy up a lot of stuff that they probably didn't need to.
yeah,
But
now
in
they
hindsight-
can't pay the rent, but they got 6 boxes of toilet paper.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I didn't understand that craze, dog.
Mm.
I honestly did.
Maybe because we don't live in a big city.
Not even like
big cities
how
did shut-
often do you guys go to the bathroom? I go twice a day.
But big cities
go
did
about
shut
3.
down for a while.
But still, like who goes 10 times a day?
And people
Even
were
if you have a
buying
big
water.
family.
Like if you run out of water, fountain
Tap.
tap
I
water.
mean, if it's Corona, then it should be a fine. But for like hurricanes, sometimes the plumbing stops. So at that point, what are you gonna do?
Oh, that's true. Fill up everything.
It's a hurricane, dog. Stick your head out and open your mouth.
I mean, yeah, collecting in buckets and stuff, I guess. If you
You
really don't
think
have
if
any
a
other option.
hurricane actually hits like a bad hurricane, you think coronavirus gonna sound like get bigger?
What do you mean?
I think we already plateaued.
No, like if a hurricane hits, you think the coronavirus gonna like expand more?
I think the cases would drop because people aren't gonna go out.
Technically, cases would drop because they
But
couldn't
if you think
test
like,
people.
but if you think about it, a lot of people live in apartments and stuff. You think to go to a shelter?
Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna be all that people in one room. The power goes out. It starts getting hot.
I mean, yeah, I wonder how they're gonna do that in general because like there's always shelters.
Yeah,
So
there
do you
have to
think
be
they would always
shelters.
do you think it would just space them out and have like limited amount of occupants at a time?
the only people who would actually go to shelters are probably like the really in bad situations. People.
And I
but
think
even-
people who live in apartments too.
Or not even just apartments, but like houses are like pretty old
Yeah,
and they don't trust to withstand it.
like all the trailer park people. Trailer parks.
Oh,
Lives in a trailer park.
I know a couple people.
Yeah.
What kind of people you associate yourself with, Pika?
What kind of people do you associate yourself with?
People who don't live in trailer parks. I'm just playing.
If you think about it, coronavirus can get pretty bad with a hurricane.
We'll see. We'll see and find out. Hopefully, as we already know, Isaiah's. It's a category 1 at most.
Not if it gets a category.
Yeah,
Most likely,
I'm pretty sure it's
be
still a tropical storm right now.
most likely it'll be a tropical storm.
We'll see.
That's good. We don't have to work on the weekend.
I'm still working. No, what you talking about? Like, we're just probably gonna close early for the day.
What's like some hurricane essentials? Water.
Hurricane essentials. Okay, let's take turns mentioning an essential. Of course, you said water. For me, it's probably canned food. I remember.
Well, we really don't eat no canned food.
Well, I mean, are you saying if it's a bad hurricane or just in general,
well,
something you should always prepare for it upcoming?
Electricity cut off. We already been through this. Mm-hmm. Electricity cut off. Natural gas cut off. Like, what else? Like,
I mean, candles, just so you can like see around the house.
Put the thing on top. Put the can on top, dog. You shake it up. You make it warm, dog. You enjoy a good thing of concentrated Campbell's chicken noodle soup, extra salty. Ooh. You got your sodium for the next 3 days right there. Because the concentrated stuff makes a big pot.
Mm-hmm. What's the other stuff? Ravioli.
Yeah.
The Chef Variety.
Ravioli.
Yeah.
Dude.
Tuna.
Dude, I only know one person that likes that stuff.
What?
And that's Jimmy.
I like Chef Variety.
You like Chef Boyardee?
Yeah.
Like the
Pika, first trailer park people, not Chef Boyardee.
Hey, have you tried the spaghetti?
Oh, dude,
like
all their
mini spaghetti.
They all taste the same. Wait, what?
The mini spaghetti.
The mini spaghetti.
Mini spaghetti.
Oh yeah.
No, they all taste the same because that sauce that they use.
It's a little sweeter than I would prefer. Like if I was like at a restaurant.
All you need
or
is some
something,
ramen
but
noodles.
like it's cheap.
Ramen noodles are good.
Yeah, ramen noodles.
But if there's no heat, how you cooking them?
Do y'all use the cup or the packets?
I like the pack ones.
But if there's no hot water, what are you doing?
Eating it raw.
You're gonna be like Suey over there, lime.
Yeah,
on
échale a little lime, Valentina.
Do you can turn a fire on branches.
But we're
everything's wet. It's a hurricane.
You can buy a charcoal.
I mean, yeah, essentials like you said.
That's an essential. Charcoal?
Yeah.
To cook, yeah.
I guess.
But are you gonna cook charcoal inside your house?
Outside. Nobody's gonna be inside their house during.
But if it's raining and storming, how are you gonna do that?
I'm talking about after the hurricane.
Oh, okay.
It still rains for a while after the hurricane.
It has to pass.
It stinks really bad after a hurricane too. It has like a weird smell.
That's all the dead fish. Dude,
yeah.
Do fish get sucked up into the hurricane?
I remember
No.
a lot of hurricanes do like a lot of hurricanes do bring like small little fish. Fish, snakes.
Imagine it starts raining like tadpoles.
Snakes. Hurricanes can bring diseases too.
What?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Where we got the Rona, now we're getting the squid Rona too?
You get like the mosquitoes. You get
Oh yeah, there are a lot of mosquitoes.
yeah.
Oh, malaria.
It brings a lot of snakes too, like the small snakes.
We already cut the snakes out. We good. Almost snakes in the circle.
What else is an essential? Soda.
Nah, well, how is that an essential?
Tell you something that's not an essential: toilet paper, dog. I still don't get that.
Man, just use your thumb. Like, come on. If you still have water, why not? You know.
I don't know.
I'm saying if you don't have toilet paper.
What else?
Or you get the cheap 1-ply toilet paper that you accidentally stick a finger through. Has that ever
Is it
happened?
really accidental?
Dude, it's the type where it makes you cry a little bit.
But you know, most cars have like the plug-in. You can use them now.
That is actually true.
Yeah.
Like use a little cigarette, like in the Goofy movie from.
Yeah.
And remember, he sticks the little cigarette lighter and then puts it on the can.
Not like cars actually have plug-ins. You can plug in like in a microwave or something to it.
A microwave?
Which newer cars are you
I've only
talking about?
My car.
I've seen that work on like diesels.
No, my car has a plug-in.
For microwaves?
You can plug in whatever you want.
You're gonna blow the fuse if you know how much power a microwave
It
uses?
says it can microwave. Like it can you plug in anything you want, as long as it's not that big.
Put a fridge in there.
Probably
see how it lasts.
The car has to be on though.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Anything? What's the regular boats? V10, V110, the regular ones.
Oh, the outlets.
Yeah.
Oh, 10 volts or no?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
I don't,
it's,
oh yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
It is a 110.
It's a 110.
110. I don't know.
Yeah, you can plug in whatever.
No, but there are like in the cigarette lighter thingy. There are
Converters?
plugins that the converters, but those are meant for like small appliances only. Like,
Like your patented ketchup fridge.
look.
Oh, it's still not patented.
It's not
You can't say
patented.
this.
No. But see, my idea, if I was ever a car designer, is the little glove compartment, not the glove compartment, the little middle console.
Yeah.
Make a small compartment that's like the perfect size for a
Heinz ketchup bottle?
16-ounce Heinz ketchup bottle.
Has to be Heinz.
Yes.
Yeah,
It will not
yeah.
accept anything else.
That's the only one that tastes good.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know about Pika. He tastes all the micro differences.
yeah.
You can tell the difference between cheap ketchup and the good
And you can even
ketchup.
taste the difference when it's like that dyed, like green one.
You know which ketchup
You
is
can
really
taste the
good?
difference.
McDonald's ketchup.
They use Heinz.
Mm-hmm.
No, McDonald's ketchup is a little bit sweeter.
Oh wait,
They
do they
do
use
use
Heinz?
Heinz.
They brand it as their own though.
Yeah, the brand is.
They probably buy wholesale from.
It doesn't taste like
Well,
'Cause
actually,
I know the Burger King ones. They used to have the picture of the Heinz on.
Yeah,
it.
yeah. They probably partnered with them, but
the
no, but
McDonald's
like
one tastes different from all of them.
It's like extra sour.
McDonald's doesn't have it, but
Sweet.
like Burger King, Wendy's, they have numbers on the packets, and that one that tells you what kind of batch it was, and it'll be sweeter if it's like a higher number, and it's a little bit more salty if
Wendy's
it's.
gives you like the big plastic ones, the ones that you can either cut the tip
Wen-
off or
Dip it.
That's Chick-fil-A.
no.
I haven't-
Wendy's does that too.
I haven't gone to a Wendy's that gives me those.
I
I always
went
get the
to-
packets still.
I already don't go to fast food.
I mostly go to the one in Tradition because that's where I work often.
Man, that ghetto one. Even though it's in tradition,
But
the ones that Chick-fil-A doesn't have that.
Chick-fil-A does have the squeezy ones.
Yeah, they have that.
Yeah.
In a dip.
I don't go to Chick-fil-A that often.
But Chick-fil-A's ketchup.
Huh?
It has a Chick-fil-A logo on it.
It does?
It's their own ketchup.
Oh no, it's the Heinz. It's like the ketchup bottle ones, like that you can open it or you squeeze it.
I thought it was their own ketchup.
No, they have a lot of other sauces like Chick-fil-A sauce, Polynesian.
Chick-fil-A sauce is just probably ketchup and mayo.
Chick-fil-A sauce?
That's
Yeah.
honey mustard.
It's honey mustard, barbecue sauce, ketchup, and Worcestershire.
I don't like.
I like it.
Even though there's some people, I don't like honey mustard, but I love the Chick-fil-A sauce. what you on, dog? It tastes like honey mustard. I'm probably gonna get so much. Whatever.
Yeah,
But
whatever.
who do you think has the best fast food?
Overall, or
Well, let's not count
Remember, we were so hyped up to go to
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out. Oh my,
In-N-Out.
disappointment.
In-N-Out disappointed my
It's
life.
nasty.
no, I still haven't
It
gone.
wasn't nasty, but dude, I'm gonna get a lot of, like
the
if there's
hype
any
about-
like In-N-Out lovers, they're gonna roast me. But In-N-Out tastes like Steak and Shake, and if you from Florida, you know that we consider Steak and Shake like a cheap dirt food. Like it's like something you eat when it's 2 a.m. Everything else is closed, and you got $5 on you.
And it's $3.99.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, man, I was so hyped about In-N-Out. I was like, nah. The other place tastes better too.
Have y'all had Whataburger?
The other place.
Whataburger?
Yeah, Whataburger tastes
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, that was really good.
Whataburger it tastes more like if Burger King was a little bit more ghetto. That's what Whataburger tastes.
Hold up, their spicy ketchup though, delicious.
Dude, when we went, we were in Texas, they had a spicy chorizo burger at Whataburger.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, it wasn't a good.
It doesn't sound like chorizo. Doesn't sound good in like Americanized food.
No.
Boy, we were in Texas.
The only way
that's
chorizo
true.
tastes good is with eggs.
Yeah, that's
That's
the only
the
way
only
I've
way it
had it.
tastes
No,
That's really good.
some tacos from like.
Oh yeah, tacos, but like that's
a
still
little bit
Mexican
of-
tacos.
Okay, maybe a lot of cilantro, some freshly cut onions, some pickled.
But like on chorizo, it has to go with green sauce.
chorizo.
The green sauce be hitting different with the chorizo.
Yep.
What else we tried on Texas? We tried that Cane's.
Raising Cane's. Let me tell you, I know a lot of people hype up Raising Cane's, and just like In-N-Out, we tried Raising Cane's after In-N-Out, like a couple days after it, and we were like, let's try it since we're here, because everybody hypes it up in Cali. So I'm like, let's go to Raising Cane's. We go. I ordered the family pack just for like 3 of us. Dude, let me tell you, it was delicious. Like that chicken strip, or however they call it, chicken tender, amazing. Like
Their
it
sauce is good too.
Yeah, their sauce is good too.
And they give you French toast.
They give you Texas toast.
Yeah, Texas toast. It was good.
Oh yeah, it's just garlic bread.
Well,
I don't know. It was.
Did we try it on Jack in the Box?
Yeah, we went to Jack in the Box too.
I haven't.
I didn't try that one.
We tried their tacos actually.
They were good.
Let me spell this out to you. This is all my personal opinion. Like if you give me a Taco Bell taco, just a regular grande taco, and then a Jack in the Box taco, I'll choose the Taco Bell one any day of the week. And you know I'm not the biggest fan of Taco Bell.
You remember Burger King came with their own taco?
Yeah.
And it was like actual like hamburger meat.
Oh yeah, it's like a Whopper
No, all they
taco.
did was take the
Whopper.
Whopper stuff and put it in the taco.
Have you tried the Impossible Whopper?
That goes against my religion.
It's more expensive too
Yeah, I mean,
than a regular Whopper.
most vegan food is like vegetarian or vegan.
The reason I don't try Impossible stuff no more, because you remember when we went to Denny's and they had the like a vegan burger. I think it was branded as the Impossible.
Okay,
burger
but
too.
why would you try something like that at Denny's? Denny's is like just
You were there. You didn't stop
Like,
us.
If you think
True,
about it,
true.
vegan food is even good.
I mean, back in like the early 2010s, it was not good. But as of recently, there's a lot of new
Shit, we
people
tried the
cooking for
Impossible
it.
burger from Denny's.
But you can't
like
really count that as
3
vegan
months ago.
food. Vegan food is more like, they make sauces out of purees and stuff of vegetables and stuff you've never even heard of.
They
but you
make
still eat it.
burgers out of black beans.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only I just don't like when they impersonate, like they try to imitate food when the texture is not anywhere near it.
Oh yeah, that Denny's burger, dude. They use so much liquid smoke. It tasted weird just because it's like they didn't smoke this. This is like this legit tastes artificial.
Mm-hmm.
That was one thing that like bugged me out of it. The taste itself wasn't bad. It's just that aftertaste of that.
I can
the
never
so
be vegan.
smokiness.
I just love steak.
I love meat.
Salt and pepper is all it needs.
Even
Good
though-
A
steak.
little garlic powder.
That's all it needs.
Google.
Google Foods.
Shout out Google.
Yeah, that man's my inspiration.
I bet you think about him at night.
No comment.
Yeah, well, if you really think about it, there is nothing on this world that beats a steak with just salt and pepper and a little bit of garlic powder.
I like butter too on it.
I mean, yeah, you butter at the end just to get
I like
that
garlic
mallet
butter on
effect.
it. Garlic butter, like melted garlic butter on a steak.
Mm. Well, yeah, that's
Really,
how you
really
finish
good.
it off. You baste it a little bit.
Yeah, there is not like that is the one reason I would never go vegan. Steak. Like the only way that I would ever go vegan, of course, is if you get that one disease where you get allergic to red meat.
Like you literally can't eat it. Yeah,
Like you legit get sick if you eat it.
Beef or pork.
Beef or pork?
Beef all the way.
Beef.
Beef is the ultimate meat.
Yep.
So many different flavors within the same cow.
So many different cuts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm getting my mouth watering.
I like my steak with a little bit of fat on it.
a lot.
It makes
Especially
Well, I mean, if they don't
char the fat.
render it, then it gets a little
No,
weird.
when you get the fat that's like super crispy,
Okay,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
you cut into it with a little bit of meat, and you just get that
Yeah, yeah.
nice chew that melts away.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Amazing.
But like at restaurants, I hate that they don't render it enough. So like you get like that really chewy and like weird thing going on. Nah, they need to know how to cook better.
Yeah, but if you go to a chain like Longhorn or Outback, you can't trust 100% their steaks.
I heard that Outback has really good steak.
I mean, the
It's a
thing
lot
is,
more, to be
I'm pretty sure
honest.
they use choice grade, which is like pretty low. They don't use
Choice?
premium. They don't use anything higher. Prime.
The one I like is from Texas Roadhouse. I like their
Texas Roadhouse.
steaks.
I've only gone there once.
Their steak is really good.
I've been there a few times since. They always make it a little bit too salty.
I mean, yeah, no, it's better to underseason in that way. Like if I had to choose between a little underseason and over,
Under season.
yeah,
You can
because
put
then you
whatever
can just
want on
adjust it.
I really like that whenever they have the option to crust it in pepper, black pepper. Dude, it's delicious when you taste like a little bit of burnt pepper taste.
It's so bitter though, but I guess
Oh, I love
you
pepper.
love pepper. You make a mountain of it every time.
I'm barely
you're
starting
eating.
to eat pepper.
What?
You never eaten pepper?
I
bro?
barely started eating pepper like that.
Like adding it to foods and stuff.
Like
or?
a lot of pepper, yeah.
Okay.
It's delicious, isn't it?
Yeah, I like pepper with ketchup. It tastes like a whole different flavor.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, you should see my pepper ketchup.
That's what I was talking about with the mountain. It's like half pepper, half ketchup.
So I squirt a whole bunch, make a little mountain of ketchup, and then it's basically a 1-to-1 ratio
Yep.
with my pepper. So half ketchup and half pepper. When I mean half pepper, I mean half pepper.
What about you? Do you drizzle ketchup or dip for like fries?
Drizzle.
I don't trust people like that.
Why not?
You have to dip.
Get straight to the point. That's it.
No. What do you mean straight to the point? You can grab like 3 fries, dip it all
Nope.
in the ketchup. Like,
Yep.
what do you mean get to the point? You just get messy at that point.
No. Tastes better.
How does it taste better?
Everything messy tastes better.
But then you can also control how much ketchup you're doing. If you drizzle it, it's like, oh, I have to reapply it if it's like a stack of fries.
I like it.
Because his mind is blown right now.
I just don't trust
Can you
people.
eat food when it's all mixed together?
Yeah,
like
I
your
don't have a problem with that.
Food touching other food?
Yeah,
It
I'm good.
It depends.
Like I see people eat like eggs and like breakfast egg and stuff like that, and bacon, and their pancake on syrup be sliding down to the eggs.
Oh,
Y'all are gonna
Can you
hate
eat
me
that?
for this.
wait. What are you gonna do? I can eat it, but
I
Bossman.
don't like my food like that kind of like sweet and like sweet food touching my other food. I can't eat it.
What's up, boss man?
I like my sausage a little bit sweet.
Yeah, I add it onto it. I don't just let it drizzle from the pancakes. I add it onto my egg and
It's
bacon
good?
or whatever. Yeah, I like it.
Oh yeah, you've never had the I remember Starbucks used to have this a while ago. They had a sandwich with it's basically a McGriddle. Because you know how the McGriddle has little pockets of syrup in it?
Yeah.
Basically
I thought it was blueberry.
Huh?
Wait.
I thought the little no.
Legit, the McGriddle says hot cake on it.
Huh?
Yeah. The mix just has like
It's
caramelized
like they
syrup.
inject it. No, because it's like little pockets of it. It's
So-
like they inject it.
Does it taste good?
Oh, McGriddle.
You've never had a McGriddle?
No,
I don't.
I
Really...
don't eat I don't eat breakfast sandwiches.
You're not a breakfast person?
Yeah, but not that kind of food.
Well, I mean,
last
so
time you said McDonald's. You go with the Mexican choices.
Yep.
don't
I don't think I could eat menudo for breakfast.
Man,
That's too much
you're
of a
missing out.
greasy
You're missing
food.
out.
Well, maybe not menudo, but I would like I like pozole.
Yeah, pozole would be
It's
good.
the same thing except the
The ultimate Mexican breakfast is tamales with some coffee, like reheated tamales, like
A
on the
little bit
comal.
burnt.
Yeah, a little burnt. Oh,
So the char on a tamale is delicious. Like you can tell you shouldn't be eating it, but you take that little burnt thing and eat it along with all the fresh stuff. It goes a long way. And especially coffee. I don't know why Mexicans like the instant coffee, but it hits different whenever you have a
Nescafe?
tamale. Yeah,
and
whenever
you always
you have tamales right next to it, it hits different.
I love
and they start off young. My grandma gave me some coffee like when I was 4. That's still like a vivid memory. Like I always remember that taste of the coffee. It was so good.
Is it bad to give coffee to little?
Yeah,
don't know.
you're not supposed to
This-
give kids caffeine.
What happened?
If it affects their development, their brain activity, whatever.
But that's what they say about weed too.
I mean,
You
yeah,
don't
you're
give your
you're
kids weed?
yeah.
What's
Hold
the
up,
difference?
some
Hold on,
parents,
hold on.
some parents.
Hold on. Nah, this is one debate I had with a guy in
We probably
at
just
the
peaked.
shop. Huh?
We probably peaked on the levels. Wait, keep going.
No, we had this debate, dog. What's the difference between you smoking in your rolled up window car?
What a kid.
You got your 2-year-old in the background getting high too.
What's it called? Secondhand smoke?
Yeah, secondhand smoking.
Like,
Well, I
what-
mean,
do-
I don't
do
agree
you
with
get
that.
high?
Like, I would, huh?
Do you get high whenever on secondhand if you're in a rolled up?
Oh yeah,
car?
that's what hotboxing is. You surrounded in it, you get higher.
Damn.
Yeah. So what's the difference? Dude,
I think people shouldn't smoke with their kids in the car.
no, but that happens every day, especially in Florida.
Especially with
Especially in
certain
Florida.
type of people. Stoners.
Yep.
So am I right or am I right when the kids?
man.
Okay, when you say it like that, yeah, but like,
offer your kid, you want some weed.
Okay, but let me roll up the windows in my Chevy Impala and
And give him some coffee. Might as well.
let's give some Red Bull too, dog. Come on.
I don't know. I've seen people on my Snap. They're like, it's like a young mom. She would give her like 1 to 2-year-old coffee like from Dunkin' Donuts. He was barely able to like even like stand up on his own, and she's out
Was
here
it
letting him
ice?
sip from it. Yeah, it's a nice coffee.
Like,
What do you
Was
mean?
it
Who
really?
cares? I wouldn't risk it.
Is coffee really bad for kids?
I need evidence. I need a Harvard study, dog.
There probably is one.
I've never seen it.
Well, actually, they probably wouldn't be a study because then they would have to force kids to drink caffeine.
In the name of science.
How about Coke? Is it good to give kids Coke?
I
Dude,
mean,
there's a lot of parents that
yeah,
are
they don't care about
really
soda.
paranoid about giving their kids Coke. Because I've seen it personally. Cheese.
well, yeah.
And then
I don't think it's bad to give kids Coke, like a little.
Well, I mean,
taste.
they're strict on the diet of their kid in general.
yeah.
So
They
it's
don't
like,
give them cannon either.
that's just weird, dog. That's how you get the I need a safe space people.
what do you mean? What?
That's how you get Karens.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
That's how they grow up to be I need a safe space.
You know which kids you need to run away from? The ones that got those silver teeth. The little kids with the silver teeth.
Like the
metal
caps
teeth?
or the
Yeah,
or
the
just
metal
with
teeth.
tinfoil.
Little kids with the metal teeth. Yeah, those kids are dangerous.
We're talking about grills.
Little kids.
No,
But you ever see little kids like they get bad teeth and they put like they have to put
Oh, yeah, I had some of those.
Some metal teeth in kids.
Uh-huh.
Those kids are dangerous, man. Those kids are wild.
I don't think I was wild.
Those kids are wild.
No, but I don't know. I just feel like people are being sheltered so much that that's why Twitter, that's why we have cancel culture now.
Mhm.
Everybody's
I mean,
That is
sheltered.
dumb.
I feel like that's gonna come to an end pretty soon because like everyone's already
No,
starting.
I think
Everyone's
it's gonna get worse.
People are starting to already get tired of all this.
No, look,
like,
dude, we got
Yeah,
to, we got to.
and then their favorite queen.
Hey, girl, let me talk.
I go. It's just like get heated. Dog.
No, I just fucking hate that people can't say shit no more. People are really, really sensitive now.
yeah,
Exactly.
It sucks.
And that starts off when you shelter your little kid.
This whole
That's how it starts.
this whole generation's full of soft kids.
the boomers call them snowflakes.
Well, yeah, because look, let me give you a little experience of something I saw at Walmart, dog. Never mind, I can't say that. That'd be racist. No, never
Just
mind.
don't mention the race.
If I say the story, you'll see. You'll figure it
Oh,
out.
we could cut it out.
I'm good.
All right.
I'm not racist. I love everybody.
Yeah, you
Black
can't-
Lives
you
Matter.
can't really say nothing about
BLM.
people.
Rico knows.
Like back then, comedians were able to make gay jokes, and everybody laughed at it. And now you can't say it.
Yeah, they were trying to cancel. Who was it? Was it
The
Bill
Office. The Office. They were trying to renew The Office,
I mean,
but,
yeah,
it,
but
was
like,
gonna, it was gonna be too
yeah, Steve Carell said that people nowadays are too
can't-
sensitive,
Yeah, too sensitive. It'd be
which is true. If you watch the back of The Office, there's a lot of
when they had that race
offensive
meeting,
jokes. The race? Oh,
when they had that whole race meeting.
uh huh. You haven't watched it?
I've never
I
watched
need to
it.
watch it.
It's
I love
dry
The
humor.
Office.
I tried to. I couldn't get past the first episode.
Because they actually
it's
get
not
to
for
some
everyone,
good points in
but
The
it's
Office.
really bandwagoned.
They actually get to good points in The Office.
But yeah, there's some
Because
there's
they
a
break
good
up all
points.
like the topics.
Well, I mean, the thing is, it also came out like when did it come out?
It's old.
It had sold, so it's like during that time, it was even more of an issue, where like it wasn't as controversial. I mean,
That's what a lot of that's not a lot of stand-up comedians now. Everybody's too afraid to say something.
Dude, they canceled my dog Shane Dawson.
but I mean, he has
canceled
been
Jenna
offensive all the time.
Marble.
Oh, Jenna, that's another whole thing.
But she did it in a way where I'm probably gonna get hate for this, but she did it in a way where you can't fire me if I quit first.
Yep.
Yep.
And I respect her for it, dude. She made her name, she made her millions. She out. She don't need it no more. She probably has so much more going on because she probably did YouTube by itself as it was.
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, but if you also label yourself as offensive from the beginning, you get less hate. Like Dave
Shane
Chappelle.
Dawson was really edgy back
Oh,
then.
yeah.
And he still got canceled. Dude, he had Will Smith,
best
Jaden
comedian.
Smith all coming at him.
The best comedians are edgy. That's what makes it funny.
Yeah, because that's
You have to laugh at your own
comedy.
self too.
People are too sensitive now. Which, I don't know, Dai.
A lot of it is because of money being involved. Like, you know, YouTube, the whole ad apocalypse, it all became from the fact that they want to make it seem more like a network, like
You want to make it kid-friendly.
Yeah, kid friendly in order to be able to compete with
But
like
this,
television.
if you think about it,
in terms of
kids
views.
are really dumb right now.
Let's give them coffee.
They're really sensitive and dumb.
I mean, not all of them, but yeah,
A lot of
a
them.
vast
But
majority.
back then we were riding our bikes outside, like doing stuff in the streets. Now kids are just inside the house on a tablet.
I think it comes back to how much money there is to be made in entertainment.
Well,
That's
no, but
why.
it's also parenting because there are some kids that still hang out outside, especially if they're like into sports and stuff.
A lot of kids don't play sports no more.